Question of the day. What do autumn leaves conquers and acorns, a sparrow, Easter eggs, felt letters, sunflowers, Christmas baubles and poinsettia all have in common? Well, these are all products that are available as PDF downloads on the Feather Stitch House website. And so today's What's in the Box is a bit unusual because we don't have a box. These are all things that you can download from anywhere in the world to supply your own materials and make the product. So what I thought I'd do today is take you through all the things that we have available and show them in a little bit more detail, and then tell you about some things that are coming very soon also as PDF downloads. I am very aware that buying a kit is a considered purchase, particularly if you are already a crafter and have lots of materials already in your stash. But also, if you don't live in the UK and have to factor in international postage, the cost of a kit could actually double. And so I know that that is really quite off-putting for people. I know it's very off-putting for me. So what we are increasingly trying to do is make things available as PDF downloads so that wherever you are in the world you have access to the Feather Stitch House collection. What I would say is that because of the nature of kits and the way we put them together, it's really hard to get the same amount of materials as you would in a kit for as good a price. So if you are in the UK, my view is that the kit is always the better option because it's really hard, particularly something like our alphabet and the garlands, really hard to put this together for less than you can get it as the kit. So let me take you through the options and I'll clear this away and then we'll go through them one by one. Okay, so this is the first option. This is our Scrappy sunflower brooch, and this makes a little wearable brooch with a safety pin that you can make just out of the tiniest of scraps. And the idea is that the more you wear it, the more frayed and scrappy looking it becomes and the more beautiful it becomes. So this is a really inexpensive download. It comes with the instructions, the list of materials that you'll need and templates for the petals and the centre. And I'm not going to talk about prices because if you're watching this in the future the prices might be different, so I'm just going to tell you that this is a really cheap and cheerful one. This is a sort of making an afternoon project and it makes a really lovely little wearable decoration. So great thing to make for Christmas presents, and if you don't like sunflowers, really easy to adapt into any flower of your choice, just change the colours. So that's the Scrappy sunflower brooch. Another really expensive one is our little felt sparrow. Now this is available as a kit as well with everything in it that you'll need, but you can get the download. It is I think it gives you the options to either make it as an ornament like this one or as a keychain, and you will get stitch instructions, templates and a kit list, and that makes a little double-sided three-dimensional felt sparrow ornament. So again, that's a making an afternoon one using scraps mostly of felt in shades of brown. And again, if you wanted to, although it's based on the shape of a sparrow and the markings of a sparrow, you could do this in some colours of your choice and make all kinds of fantasy birds. To make a little bird mobile or bird display in your home, you could easily cut this out of red and turn it into a robin. So that's our little felt sparrow ornament. I love making these, super cute. So felt sparrow ornament. If ornaments are your thing, we also have a set of Christmas ornaments, and This one you get the instructions and you get templates and stitch patterns for all 7 of these designs. You can make these in obviously whatever colours you like. You can tailor them to match your Christmas decor. I have a tree in my dining room that is entirely decorated with felt ornaments, so it's got a felt tree topper as well. So this is a complete collection, uses just little buttons, small pieces of felt. You can make each one with a piece of felt that's 10 by 20 centimetres and just a single colour of thread for each one. So you could make the complete set, you could make loads of different colours in one ornament, you could make a whole family of gingerbread people. It's entirely up to you. So this again gives you full-size templates for each one. You get stitch patterns and instructions for making up, and as I say, you get all 7 designs in that download, so you can make whichever ones you like or leave some out if you wanted to. So that is our felt Christmas ornaments. And along those lines, you can stitch these for Christmas if you want to. I've done them as kind of Valentine's Day ornaments, but we also have a set of 3 heart-shaped ornaments that you can create in shades of pink or red, or just stitch these to match your Christmas colours if you want to. So that is also available. That's a complete set of the 3 designs. All of our PDFs come with stitch guides as well, so any stitches that are used in the designs, you get instructions for those stitches and you get full-size templates with each. So that's our Valentine Heart collection. These aren't available as a kit, nor are the Christmas decorations, and nor are the next ones. At shows we offer a build a bauble option where you get the patterns and instructions, and you can choose from whatever felt we have available, and you can choose a thread of your choice from what we have available. And so you can get the materials to make one bauble, but you get all the patterns. But that's something that we only do at shows. So yeah, this isn't available as a kit, this is a PDF exclusive online. And our third seasonal ornament is our Easter eggs PDF, and again this is not available as a kit, this is just an online PDF, and you get the patterns to make all, how many is that, 3, 6, 9, 10, all 10 eggs. So I'll show you each of them in turn. So you have a snowflake egg, the lavender egg, or delphinium I think actually it is, a daisy, the birds on a wire. I love this one, this one's my favourite actually. You get the purple flower, floral vine, you get the cherry blossom pattern, I really like this one as well, the daffodil, the leafy branches, geometric, and the dragon egg. I really love this one. So again, you get full instructions, templates, making up instructions, and this is a photo instruction rather than written instructions, so step-by-step guide to making up the eggs. Just as a note, I think a couple of people in making these up found that their eggs weren't egg-shaped or were far too big or whatever, and what you have to do is give them a really good squash after you've made them, otherwise they'll be very pointy. So you squash and reshape like that when you've made them, and that's how you get them to be totally egg shaped. But again, suggested thread colours and felt colours, but you could make this in whatever colourway you like. You could make them all harmonious. These look lovely hanging on a little sort of tree display or on branches that you've collected. So that's our 10 Easter eggs perfect for spring. So that's another PDF exclusive, not available as a kit. Another one of our PDF downloads, this is a little bit different because this is something that you display in a hoop. This is our folk art sunflower pattern, and this enables you to make this lovely folk art sunflower in a hoop to hang on your wall. Again, totally suitable for beginners. You get all the instructions to make it, but you also, this is a bit of a bonus one, because you also get 3 different versions of this. Now I can't show you one, I'll have to put a picture in. So you can make it in the standard version, which is the yellow sunflower. There is also a 70s style retro sunflower. I'll put a photo in to show you what that's like. That's based on oranges and browns. I can't show you the original because I gave it away to a friend, but that's the picture of it. And the 3rd version is this scrappy fabric one. So this is done with applique and scraps of fabric, and this is all fabric, so there's no felt on this one, and have backed it with some felt as well. So you can make any or all of the 3 different versions, and the instructions are slightly different for each. Again, I've given thread colours and suggested sort of patterns and shades of felt if you want to, and if you want a bit more information about this, I have done a video on our sunflower collection, so you can find more information in that video. So that's our folk art sunflower hoop. Really love this one. This one should be fairly familiar. I've done a what's in the box on the sunflower garland. This is available as a PDF download, so obviously you would need to source all your felt and threads and beads and all of that kind of stuff, but there is a full kit list included though, so you can make sure you've got everything you need to make this before you get going. So again, full stitch instructions, full size patterns, stitch guide for stitching each petal because each of the sunflowers is different. There's a different design on each sunflower, and you get instructions on how to do the leaves, how to put the garland together, and how to add in your little loops and rings, a layout guide, measuring, all of that kind of stuff. And so again, it's a complete set of instructions. I think you don't have to be a particularly experienced stitcher to make this, but yeah, if you want more information about the sunflower garland kit, I will put a link to that in the description below, but you can get just the instructions to make this garland out of your own materials, so that is also available. And another familiar one is the autumn leaf garland. I've only got some sample leaves and conkers and acorns. I have done a full video on the autumn leaf garland. I can't show it to you because it's on display somewhere at the moment, but if you have enjoyed the autumn leaf garland, it continues to be our best seller ever. If you don't want to get the kit, you can download the PDF and make an autumn leaf garland of your own. So again, full instructions for the conkers, for the acorns, full size patterns, stitch guide and suggested colours and thread colours and everything like that. Should say that our PDF guides contain, I use anchor threads in all our kits, but the PDF instructions do also have the colours of thread in DMC as well, because I know that anchor is a little bit more tricky to get hold of in some places, so you get the suggested colours in DMC and anchor. Now this is new because we've never offered this as a PDF download before, but our alphabet that I've also done a what's in the box video about the alphabet. This is also now available as a PDF. Now the thing to note about this one is that there will be 2 documents in this PDF. One is the booklet. that tells you how to stitch each letter and how to put the letters together, and the other document is the templates. So that will take 2 sheets of A4 card to print them out. You could use them direct from you could trace them direct from an iPad if you wanted to, but if you want to print it out, that is worth noting that you are going to need some card to print these onto, and it comes as 2 documents, so please don't download the booklet and then email me and say there's no templates, because they're a separate file that should also be linked in the email that you get. Now if you print it as it arrives, it will print out on A4 paper to be folded in half into an A5 booklet, and some of you might find that too small. So the text and the pictures are quite small in the booklet for this. This was entirely a cost thing, trying to keep it to a size that was printable. If you download it, you have the freedom to resize that booklet. I wouldn't resize the templates, but you can if you want to. You could make much bigger letters if you want to, but the booklet itself you could print as fully A4. So all you have to do with that is choose A4 paper, and when you come to print it, click the fit option, and that will resize the PDF to the size of an A4 sheet and will basically do everything double sized, so you'll be able to see the pictures much better and the text will be a bit bigger. So I mean, it's not illegible, but if you want it to be a bit bigger, that's what to do with that. So our felt alphabet is available as a PDF from today, so there are links to all of these PDF downloads in the description below, so you can click the link and it will take you straight to the product to check out. So this is a little bit more expensive. There's a lot more sort of content, a lot more making in the felt alphabet kit, so it's a more expensive PDF, not massive, but just wanted you to be aware that this is priced slightly differently to the other ones. So that's brand new, available today. The other one that is newly available is the Poinsettia Winter Garland. Now I deliberately didn't do anything hugely Christmassy because I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, and I don't know about you, I will do a full video on this kit very soon. It will be the next one because we're at that time of year. I always feel really sad when my Christmas decorations come down because everything looks so lovely over Christmas, and then you take them all away and your house looks really bare and a little bit sad. And so what I wanted to do was make a winter garland that was appropriate through the whole of the winter season. So I opted for Poinsettia because they're a lovely winter flower. It's Christmassy enough to work for Christmas, but it is not Christmassy enough to last for the whole winter. So again, you get full instructions, full size templates. Each of the poinsettia are stitched differently, and you've got a lovely traditional red one right at the centre of the garland. Uses these lovely minty greens and creams and dusky pinks, and this really does look lovely when it's across your fireplace over Christmas. It's a lot easier to construct than it looks, so the petals are all in a single piece, and you cut a small, a medium and a large, embroider them all and then stitch them together, and it's got some little gold and old gold beads at the centre just to catch the light when you've got your fire on or your candles or whatever. And so yeah, each one looks slightly different, and that is going to be available from today as well, so you can download that and get that made in time for the festive season if you want to. So that's what's available at the moment. However, We are about to release two brand new kits. One is going to be released at the big textile show, so that's the launch of this one, and that is our Kiwi Pin Cushion kit. So this is a wearable pin cushion. You pop it on your wrist. It's an embroidered kiwi half, and our kit will have walnut shell chips in it, which is perfect for keeping your pins nice and sharp, and you wear it on your wrist. It's super cute. I've been using mine all week and it's really handy, and there's a crafty little bit of construction that stops you stabbing all the way through into your wrist. So that is going to launch on the 5th of November online. So that will be a PDF download coming on the 5th of November. So that's going to be available very soon. If you want the kit, come to the big textile show in Leicester and you'll be able to pick up our first batch of kits there. So that's our Kiwi Pin Cushion. And the next new kit that we're launching, this is going to launch at the Creative Craft Show at the NEC in Birmingham from the 31st of October to the 3rd of November, and that is our Hellebore Spring Garland. This has been a long time coming. It was designed absolutely ages ago, and I've just never, over the last little while, had time to actually put the kit and instructions together. So I absolutely love this kit. I know I always say whatever I'm working on at the time is my favourite thing, but I really do love it. And I'm not a fan of pink. I've used it all the way through this garland and somehow it works. I don't know, I just love it. Love the colours. It really feels like spring when this one goes up. And yeah, so the kit is going to launch at the NEC 31st of October. The PDF will be available from the 1st of December, so this would be a great one to download to stitch over the Christmas period to get ready for the spring, or in those dark winter months to remind you that spring is on its way. So this is another fireplace garland. You could make this and turn it into a wreath. I know lots of people who have done that. I've had lots of photos sent to me of people who have bought the autumn leaf and turned it into a wreath for their door. But yeah, so again, every flower is different. They're all stitched slightly differently, and this will have complete instructions for making up the flowers. These will be photo instructions again, and how to put the garland together. And yeah, so this is going to launch as a PDF on the 1st of December. So that gives me time to launch the kit and do a little bit of a little bit of marketing. So that will be available online very soon, but that's the next one that's coming. And I'll do a what's in the box about the kit once the kit is put together and the booklets are printed and everything. So that's our two coming soon PDF. So this is the 5th of November and this one is the 1st of December. So Kiwi Pin Cushion and the Hellebore Spring Garland. So that is all our PDF downloads. As I've said, let's bring our letters back in because this is brand new. As I've said, I will link each of these kits separately in the description below. So if you're interested in getting your hands on any of these PDFs, if you want to use up your felt scraps and have a really engaging stitching product over these autumn and winter months, then you can just click on the links below. It'll take you straight to our shop and the download is instant. So as soon as you check out, an email will arrive in your inbox and that contains the links to the documents to either use digitally or print out if you want to. please do check your spam and junk folders, because depending on your email provider, because we're a shop, sometimes they get diverted to spam because your email provider doesn't recognise the source of the email. So I've had a couple of people that recently that have emailed me to say that their download hasn't arrived, but then they found it in their spam folder. So do check your spam and junk, because it will come. We have it's all done automatically, so the minute you check out, as long as you've put your email address in correctly, it will come straight away. So PDFs, great resource if you already have materials, and if you don't fancy paying international shipping to get a kit sent halfway around the world, this will make these projects available to you immediately, so you can get stitching right now if you want to. So I hope you've enjoyed that whistle stop tour of our PDF products. I hope that you will have a look on our website, have a bit of a browse, and maybe download something to get stitching today. If you do, have a great time making whatever it is, your garland or your ornaments or your felt letters. And yeah, do send me some pictures of what you create. I love seeing people's versions of our kits and products. So have a wonderful week of stitching, whatever it is you're making, and I will see you very soon for the next video. Take care. Bye.